Now, let's look at an example of a student's interaction in a course, looking at their completion of the course competencies as well as their learning plan. Remember, by adding the AECT indicators to your course and your Moodle assignments, enabling completion tracking and customizing the completion settings in your assignments, students' learning plans are automatically updated. Students can access their learning plans through their Moodle dashboard or Moodle profile. And they can also quickly look at how they are reaching course competencies by clicking the competencies link in the course. So let's just look at it from the standpoint of a student. I'm logged in as a student, Jennifer. And first of all, Jennifer can just easily click competencies in the course. And this will show that she is proficient in 4 out of 6 competencies in this course, that she has successfully passed or completed these assignments. And if she wants, she can click this particular assignment and it will go here and she can look at her feedback right down here, keep scrolling, from the instructor and her rubric. So she can easily check her competencies in the course. But then remember, she also has what's called a learning plan. She can access her learning plan through her Moodle dashboard or also through her profile. Let's just look at her profile here. And here's her learning plan. It's underneath miscellaneous. But there's also a learning plan block on her Moodle dashboard. So here's your MET, I call it EdTech MET learning plan. We can call it anything. Also, I want to show you this cool feature. This is called evidence of prior learning. So let's say she has a project or an artifact she's created in another program, and she feels it would really apply to one of the AECT standards. She can select Add New Evidence, and then she can have a name and a description. If it's a link to a website or files, she can upload it. She can click Save Changes, and then after that, she has the option of selecting which of the AECT indicators that she would want to address. But now let's look at her learning plan. Now remember, I only have, so far there are only 2 courses using competencies, my 501 and my 513 course in the graduate program. In the 202, I'm having them, they already have their learning plans and their ISTE standards. So it shows that she has 4 out of 25 competencies she's proficient in. These are all of the competencies, and it shows that she is competent. And again, if she wants to look at this particular one from her learning plan, she can click this. And here is the activity that she completed, the date she completed it. And this is an automatic rating of proficient. Let's say she wants to request a review by someone else. She can do that. We have to assign people with the role of learning plan reviewer, which is not hard to do. But if we had all of our courses set up with competencies and assignments that were linked to them, then, and we had them automatically complete based upon a score, then students would be finishing our program with a complete learning plan showing which items they are competent in and which items they are not competent in. Of course, again, you can request review, and that's what a student can do. And then the people who have been assigned the reviewer roles would be notified and could review the work. So that's another option that maybe we might think about incorporating in EdTech 592 if there were any additional pieces that we wanted to have reviewed. So again, instructors by default cannot view students' learning plans because they're not associated with the courses, but we can easily just add that. We can create a role and we can give that role to instructors if they want to look at students' learning plans. Especially, we'll want to make sure that the instructors in EdTech 592 would have that role so that they could review learning plans and see how the students had done and if they had completed all of the AECT indicators. So that's just a really short view of what it looks like from the student. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like from the instructor in the course. So let me just go ahead and go home here. I have to log out, so I will log out and log back in. As an instructor, you can view how students are doing in terms of the course competencies. So you can do what's called, you can view a competency report. Again, I'm using the Moodle Boost theme. So to get to reports, you click the large cogwheel and you click more, and then you go to reports and you can look at a competency breakdown. Here's where you can look at particular students and see how they're doing. So let's say we want to look at another user here. Let's just look at Jennifer since we were looking at her learning plan, and we'll see how she is competent in almost all of the indicators for this course. And again, if I want to click this, I can be reminded of obviously what that indicator is. And then if I click competent, it will provide me with the assignment. And here's where I could change her rating if I wanted to. Right now, I'm using the Moodle default rating, not yet competent or competent. So I could change the rating if I wanted to. And here is her evidence with a link to that evidence. So this is what the instructor can see. The instructor cannot view individual learning plans unless they are assigned the learning plan viewer role. But administrators can view learning plans every student's learning plan. I'll go to competencies and then learning plan templates. And here's EdTech MET learning plans. So far we have 302 that I've been adding to learning plans. So this shows all of them. And I can look at any of these people. So I can click one of these students and I can view her complete learning plan. I hope this brief series of videos has helped you better understand how we might be able to use or want to use competencies in our program and how it will enable students to easily track how they are proceeding in our program. Thanks for viewing.